We love to inspire and reward
billions of business souls
to gamify their life
to share products and services
they care deeply about.
so they experience
the magical power.
of referral marketing.
Welcome to the second episode of season 2 of the NaXum podcast. And today we're going to talk about one of the most important events in the direct selling space. It's regarded as the channel's premier conference. And our topic for today is, why is NaXum joining the DSLC Summit, or the Direct Selling Leadership Compliance Summit? So how about we start with Tammy first?
Hey, absolutely. So I think, at least from my perspective, one of the most important things is actually getting out of your house, getting an opportunity to network, get that energy and simulation going by having the conversations to find out what's really happening in your space. And the one thing I do love about that is the opportunity to meet new people, because there's always new people coming into this space. So let's learn as much as we can so that we can serve the industry that much better. The energy that comes from actually meeting and greeting versus virtual is just on a different level, a much better level in so many ways. So let's continue, for me at least, and I think for a lot of people, let's continue growing those relationships, nurturing them, getting that energy, and being able to do even better in the things that we are specializing in, which is the direct selling space, the network marketing, referral marketing, and all the things that we are passionate about to make sure that we are getting those products out there to help people and their business souls.
Yeah, amen. Tammy, one of the things I like specifically about DSLC and why we chose to come in and be a bronze sponsor for the event is that it's very different than some of the traditional DSA events that are set up in the space, or DSEF, or some of the others that you may have seen in the space. There's no vendor fair, so this isn't you coming to a summit to get pitched in a bunch of by a ton of vendors. If you've been to other events in the past, not just picking on the DSA, there's one of the bigger ones and some of the others. Many times it's the room is 5 vendors to one other person who's in your space running a direct selling company. This is more than the opposite. There'll be about 20 vendors there who have sponsored lunches or breakfasts or lanyards or parts of the event, and it's not even us presenting our platforms or software or tools or systems at all. The speakers are not the vendors. The speakers are different thought speakers on specific topics on leadership and compliance, and the vendors are there literally just supporting in relationships. And there's going to be a couple hundred of you that are there as people who run direct selling companies, or on management teams for direct selling companies, or on holdings companies that are buying direct selling companies, literally just attending and understanding leadership and compliance in 2023 and what it looks like. So it's one of those awesome events for you to meet other people who are in your space, who are running businesses like yours, and there isn't a bunch of like vendor courting time, in that the vendors themselves, if anything, are meant to just connect with you, and they'll have conversations separately from the event, or reconnect to someone you may have met on LinkedIn and have a conversation separately outside of the event. But the event itself is specific learning time. There's going to be a dinner on Wednesday night of the session. That will be an awesome time to just meet people. It'll be more casual compared to the rest of the schedule. The big day, the meat and potatoes day, is Thursday. It's a morning to night full session day, gang. So that's the time to drink your water and be ready to go for a whole day of massive learning. That's the time that don't put any other meetings that day. Just be available for all the learning of the main meat of the event. Then Friday is just a morning session. So by noon, from what I've read, people will be wrapping up and be able to take flights back. So if you're in Salt Lake City proper and you want to attend, Gail's going to share the web URL for you to register and get a ticket. If you're outside of Salt Lake and you need to arrange flights and stuff, you'd want to get in around, I'd say around 3 p.m. if you want to get to the dinner in time, get situated in the hotel, and book your exit flight after 3 p.m. 3 p.m. on Friday. So with that, gang, let's go ahead and pass it. And one thing to share, I'll be there personally. So if we haven't had a chance yet to meet, and you haven't had a chance to connect in person, do message me that you're going to be there so that we can share a cup of coffee or sit next to each other in one of the sessions or get a chance to just even shake hands in the hallway. Would love to see you in person versus just meeting virtually, how many of us get to do for years in this space. So I will personally be there for all the sessions. I will be there the whole time. I'm not going to be in other appointments in the city at that time. I will be there the entire time. So if you do want to connect, literally just message me. You can respond on our website at NaXum, or you can email me at ben@naxum.com and let me know you're going to be attending so that we can say hi to each other while we're there. For folks that grab their ticket, Gail, where should they go?
They can visit DSLCSummit.org, and late registration is actually up until February 3rd. So you can visit their
Oh, they got
site.
to take action now. Yeah.
It's pretty, it's coming up, and they do have
right.
guides there, hotel accommodations, and you can also, I think there's still room for sponsorship, so you can buy tickets or be a sponsor as well. So thank you so much for listening to the NaXum podcast. Sir Ben will see you at the DSLC Summit on February 22 to 24 in Salt Lake City. Bye.
All right. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.